Loud and clear. Well, let's just hear that real quick.
Oh shit! That motherfucker was quicker than a bitch.
Chunky ass thing, huh?
I ain't
Bitch ass nigga, I'm Spider K. That was a big ass.
That.
We in this bitch. Let's get this shit cracking. Okay, boom, we in the mix, What I do with my glass?
You gotta get that pole up, right?
Salute. You feel me? Appreciate you for coming through.
You already know what it is.
Legendary shit going on right now. Live from Moreno Valley, California.
Clink, clink.
Can't go wrong with Duce.
Yeah, but that motherfucker warm as a bitch.
Warm.
God damn.
This a movie playing right here. I'm gonna have the video playing for y'all.
This shit real eerie the way it start off. Shit sound like.
I love it.
That shit's crazy.
We're gonna talk about it too, cause I wanna know who filmed it and where you filmed it at and all that.
Yeah, of course.
I know that you like my vibe, girl. You can't get enough when we be getting high. I'm a demon with your halo. She said, baby, why you do this? I say, baby, cause I say so.
Let's go.
Strip club body, I love the way you tease me.
I love the way you tease me,
that
baby.
Pussy wet, I know she really need me. Brought the camera, we can make a movie.
OnlyFans.
Why we wasting time talking? Let's get groovy. Oh, you got a man? Well, that ain't my problem. 100 insecurities, girl, let me solve them.
Let's go.
This my shit.
I'm with you, so I bite my tongue. You say I'm young, but we the same.
Okay.
My past ways made me deal with this shit different.
Okay.
So I'm dismissive when it comes to you. I can't help it. Turn into a monster when we feud. I'm so selfish. 444, more like 222. I'm so skeptic.
Yeah.
I get petty when I'm mad. I just can't help it.
Just can't help it, baby. I just can't help it, baby. Hey.
I get petty when I'm mad. I just can't help it.
I just can't help it, baby.
Hey.
This ain't no emo rap, girl. It's just me thinking about you.
Okay.
This ain't no emo rap, girl. It's just me dreaming about you.
Let's go.
I know that you like my vibe, girl. You can't get enough when we be getting high. Take you shopping on Rodeo. I'm a demon with your halo. She said,
Moreno Valley,
baby,
stand
why
up.
you do this?
Let's
I
do
say,
it.
baby, cause I say so. Yeah. She said, baby, why you do this? I said, baby, cause I say so.
Let's get it.
She said, baby, why you do this? I said, baby, cause I say so.
Let's go.
I don't wanna die, but I die with you.
That's the realest shit I ever said.
I don't wanna die, but I die for you.
Moreno Valley.
Hey, that shit
Aye.
is crazy, bro.
This the one right here.
That's so crazy. It's so crazy. That's like me completely out of my box, my element, just trying something completely different.
And you know what? I hear that. And that's why I think I love it. Because you be also... Hold on. We going to get into this. Y'all already know the motherfucking drill, yo. You know where we at with it. We're here at the No Pressure Records headquarters. You feel me? I'm tapped in with a motherfucking legend right now. You feel me? And let me just tell y'all something about this person we got up here right now. You feel me? I done bumped into you at a couple shows. You feel me? She done fucked up the whole stage, though. And then niggas like us, I got to get on there and spit bars. She just jumped in the crowd and just put on a crazy show. You feel me? High energy.
We got to.
Great music. Bars. Don't get it fucked up. Bars. Great videos. consistency. You're hands on with everything. You're out here building and paving the way for a bunch of artists, doing studio sessions and bringing all the artists from the community together. Man, little things like that. You feel me? Because
myself a round of applause.
Yeah. All that, you know what I'm saying? We got Activethegreat in the motherfucking house. Let's clap it up again. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. I'm finally glad I got to have you on here. Thank you for coming through. You feel me?
I'm happy just to be in the building. NPR, you already know what it is. No pressure, baby. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
You feel me? And y'all already know the drill. Go ahead and click that link and subscribe. Stay up to date with everything. No pressure in this motherfucker. You feel me? We got so much shit dropping. But, just overall, I'm glad you came through. I know it was a little hectic for you earlier today trying to get here and shit. But you still made it. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Had to. I mean, I fucked up last weekend. Had the double back. You already know.
I was busy as fuck though too.
See, it worked out.
It worked out honestly because
perfectly.
I was running late. Had a lot going on. It was like pre-birthday vibes too. So it was a little hectic last week. So I'm glad it happened this week. And honestly, I forgot this morning. You hit me. I was in the studio. I'm like, oh, bet for sure. But it was early.
I seen you in the studio. I was like, I don't even think this nigga at the crib. I seen you working. I'm like, this nigga out working. Like,
you feel
that's
me?
why I hit you. I was like, hey, we still good. We still
top.
linking. I'm like, yeah, for sure. But I had to, man. I fuck with anybody who bringing people together. I fuck with anybody who fucking with the underground. Anybody who trying to put artists on and off top in the murder. You already know what it is. Anything that's IE, born in the IE, bleed the IE. I'm there. I'm here.
All that.
Always. So
all that. And
all love.
And you a person out here really going crazy, and that's why it's only right. I didn't seen you in the scene. I consider you one of my rap peers, one of my artist peers. Out here. And so it's only right. You're another person I've been trying to sit down with, and we gonna get some records in too. We got
mandatory.
Yeah, for sure. We gotta run it up.
That's easy.
Cause that video, and before we really get into the interview, cause I got a lot of questions for you, but I want to know. Talk about that last song, that intoxication.
Yes.
I love that.
The name of that song is called Intoxication, and in parentheses for you. So that was like I was just experimenting. You know who Don Toliver is? So he's one of my favorite artists, and I was listening to him. I can
hear a little bit of like the way you went vocally.
Yeah, and I was listening to him, and I love what he does with his voice. Like the production, I just love what he does with his voice. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just try some shit out of the box. And I was like, I've been having all this like weird emo rock, I guess, like pop, all that side to
trippy red
that I've been wanting to do. Like so I was like, you know what, I didn't record that one myself because I had my engineer do that, my mentor, because I was like, man, I want to get real experimental with my voice. And if you really listen with a pair of headphones, it gets crazy. But I just wanted to try something different, and I recorded the song, and I fell in love with it. And I was like, dude, it has to have a visual to it for it to make sense. Because I feel like if I just dropped the song, people would hear it and kind of be like, I ain't really fucking with that one from her. But I feel like if I put the visual with it and dropped it with the visual, you would understand. So I feel like the visual really like brings life to the song. For sure. So that's why I made sure I put the video out. Definitely, because I was like, it has to make sense. And the video just
it's crazy. The video's crazy. Y'all just got to see it right now. How'd that come about? How'd you get the idea for that, and who filmed that?
So shout out to my boy Archie Howard Productions. He shot that alongside with Drummer Boy. So for starters, we shot this shit. I held on to the video for a while before I dropped it.
Really?
Held on to the video for a while because I was like, I get in like these weird moods with music where I just like hold music, but I held on to it for a while. So for starters, it was hot as shit that day. Like, it was hot as fucking shit that day. It was hot, prime time summer. We shot it in Reche Canyon.
Oh, okay.
So in Reche Canyon, we shot in Reche Canyon. Went up to the little top where that little weird ass little cross church is. Went up there, and I was telling them, I was like, yo, I got this idea for the video. Like, I want to like have these two girls with me that like I killed basically, and kind of tell a story about it, how love makes you do crazy things, but I want it to be like a mystery to where you don't necessarily understand what's going on, but you kind of like coming up with your own.
Your imagination is gonna work.
Yeah, so pretty much. So I got with him and I told him about it. He listened to it. He's like, yo, this could be really crazy. So I hit up my two homegirls. I was like, yo, I want you guys to kind of just play dead. And then they had the idea to actually wear the matching outfits. Annie, she actually made those shirts that they
Word.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, let's do this.
Shout out to the homegirls for investing with believing in you.
Literally, we literally were hot as shit in the sand, shooting this shit, sweating bullets, no water. All I had was a buzz ball that day. No water, just dying, but it just looked so good on camera, and just like I just seen it. Like every time we would shoot something and he would play it back, I'm like, I see it coming together. I just see everything, and it literally everything I imagined, it turned into cinema. Like it was exactly what I wanted it to be. Like this, it told the story. Like,
and that's the best part, when you got an idea and then see it come to life, and you check the camera after the scene, it's like, yes, nigga, yes, that's what I want.
I was like, oh my God, like,
when niggas
bro,
see this,
this
they
is
going crazy.
Like, and then so I had the whole idea, like, I want to take them out the truck, I want to be burying them, I want to basically be crying out, like, you know, upset at them, like, you made me do this, love made me do this, why did I have to do this? I'm so passionate with love, like, I love so hard that, like, you know, like, and it says it's like, I don't want to die, but I die for you. I don't want to die, but I die with you. But bitch, I'm gonna kill you before, like, straight up, like, you know. So
I think that's my favorite part. That was like
towards
the end,
and like, it was like, so that's definitely one of my favorite visuals I've ever shot. One of my favorite songs, and I'm gonna shoot a prelude. See, I don't even smoke like that. Look, I'm gonna take
okay. Only on the No Pressure Records, you feel me?
I'm gonna take one hit. Hey, wifey, don't be mad, because I already know I'm gonna fucking hear her give me an earful.
You know what? She would see if she on the No Pressure Records.
I'm gonna take one hit of a wood. It's been a minute.
You feel me? It's only right. It's only right.
One more.
Yep.
For the memory.
You feel me? We locking it in. Only on the No Pressure Records Network. You feel me?
I love you, babe. Don't be bad.
Don't be mad at it. You feel me? Blame me. You feel me? It's seeing fault.
I haven't smoked no flower in a cool minute, but
that's good.
I've been craving the taste of. I ain't gonna lie. I've been craving the taste of a wood, just to like. That felt good.
Yeah.
Just to oh shit. Watch that be fried. Be fried as fuck.
I'm gonna see you all live next week. Big blow.
God, big blow. I'm back outside, boy. Yeah.
That's funny, nah, but like that video is amazing. And you know what? I gotta, as an artist, like, I know behind the scenes what it takes. Every scene, it be fucked up weather. You be outside, you be having to sacrifice to fit and lay in the dirt. Boom, you have to do shit that you have to really get out your comfort zone. So when I see artists take the time to plan something out, put something together like that, you know what I'm saying, and just like really bring it to life, I commend you on that. And you know, that's why I want to highlight that, just, you know, because you got a bunch of videos and shit. I could have played anyone and talked about the same way, but this one particularly is just, it just hits different with the sound,
everything,
the sound, because you be on some rap shit, you feel me?
Definitely
turned up shit.
That's
you
what
know,
I told you, I got completely out of my element, and I was like really scared to put that out, because I was like, this shit is weird.
That's
like,
just fire.
That, you know, and I was like,
fire.
I don't know, motherfuckers going, and I still have yet to perform it, because I'm still like not self-conscious about it, but it's just kind of one of those things that I expect people to look around like, oh, she took a hard fucking left turn. What the fuck is going on? Yeah,
she came out here and turned.
She took a hard left turn, but
it works sometimes.
It works. It's one of my favorite songs. I have so much shit that sounds like that that I just hold on to, and I'm kind of getting comfortable. Like, you know what? I'm gonna just fucking. I'm different. I'm just gonna try it and do it. I'm not even like.
Honestly, I think you should go for it.
Go
for it, because that right there, intoxication. You know, that right there, I could hear a whole project like that. You unlocked a new bag. You unlocked a new active bag. You feel me? So you got this bag over here. You got your turned up shit. You got your rap shit. You got your smooth shit. You know, it's always good to like unlock different bags as you grow in your artistry.
Yes.
You feel me? You gonna unlock another sound. You feel me? So,
dude, unlocking a sound is like, I know in that moment, like, when you unlock a new sound, it's like, fuck, like, god damn, like, I didn't even expect it.
And
And you hear some shit back and you like, damn.
What the fuck?
I just unlocked a new fucking.
Why haven't I been
Yes.
doing this? But all those times in the studio, all those nights writing, all the things you do when you're, working on your craft, it just comes full circle. All the time, though. You never know when it's gonna happen, and sometimes it just takes you like to just get outside the box and go for it. You know what I'm saying? I hope you do some more shit like that. I hope you keep getting outside the box.
It's definitely coming.
That's dope.
This next project I'm working on is more like vibe. I want to get into singing more.
You got vocals.
It's so crazy because I never want to sing because I'm tone deaf. And I just start playing with the tune, man, and trying, like, just not being afraid to sound crazy and just trying different shit with my voice. And now I feel like I finally got to that little level of artistry where I've, like, mastered my voice. Like, I know what my bag is, like, F sharp minor, F minor. That's my bag.
And
like, I know my bag now. Like, what my voice, like, clicks to, like, okay, this BPM, this key is my key. If I could just get this key and a beat in this key, I know, like.
So is that difficult for you? Because you just said you were tone deaf, and I was just talking about how the other homie said that, and we just had a whole conversation about this with me and the fellas the other day, right? And so how is that? So you're tone deaf. For people who don't really understand that, could you kind of break that down? And then, like, how do you figure out how to go about music? Is it a little more difficult? You have your own way about it?
So I never felt I was tone deaf, but motherfuckers would just tell me, because back in the day I used to always try to sing. Motherfuckers be like, you tone deaf as a motherfucker. Like, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck y'all. So I gave singing up completely because I'm like, bruh, it ain't for me. It just ain't it. And then I'm like, you know what? Let's just try it. Like, I would always harmonize, and even going back to some of my older shit, I was just listening to, like, some shit from, like, 6-7 years ago, and I was already trying that sound, but hadn't really mastered it or had the confidence to, like, really know what I'm gonna do with it. So I was like, you know what? But I feel like being tone deaf is like, tones sound different to me. So to me, I don't think I'm hitting a key, and I'm in a whole different key. Whole different key. But the way that music is turning now, everything is very experimental. So it's like you can try anything on a track and make it sound good. Bruh, it's like the way these plugins are now, with auto-tune and flangers and choruses and doublers and just trying different shit. So that's really what it was putting crazy plugins that you would never think that would be on a vocal that's for some whole different shit, and just making it like, oh shit, this is crazy, we could try this. And it's like, there's like a lot of artists who's done it. Like, it's like the Travises, the Don Tollivers, the artists that play with the melodies of their voice and like really the plugins and give you like a production thing. So that song was like, I want to play with these frequencies. I know I want to play with these tones. But I just try shit, bro. I just go in the studio and try shit. Like, I probably
that shit work.
Yeah, and that literally.
And even when it don't, even when I try something different and it don't work, I'm like, for sure. Yeah. I'm for sure finna do it again now.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's like, I know it could work. And then once you get it, you get some gold like that.
I feel like there's not really a sense of it not working. It's just you haven't figured it out
yet. You haven't figured it out yet. Basically. You just haven't. Nothing does not work. Everything works. You just have to figure it out.
Because you'll even like as artists, right? We probably record a fuck ton of songs that we never put out. There's so much shit we just fuck around and do, and this was the vibe. I might
use that verse on something else.
Something completely different, but it's just you trying shit out, getting shit out. It's the rough drafts, and you gotta have a fuck ton of rough drafts to get to you don't just write the final essay. You got 5, 10 rough drafts before you even get to that motherfucker with a bunch of corrections, and
it still need work.
It still need work.
And that's the thing about being an artist too. Like, you're never like, I talk my shit and be like, I perfecting my flow, perfecting my craft when I'm rapping. But realistically, it's always you're gonna always find room to improve
there's always a next level.
Yeah,
there's always a next level, but you have to put yourself around people who make you hear the next level. So a lot of the time and that's the thing, like, I don't really have a team or anyone around me when I'm creating. So like, I feel like I don't have a lot of people challenging me to like go to the next level. So when I'm around artists, it's like a crazy challenge that's like next level. So when I hear artists that inspire me. Like when I hear, when you hear a song and you like, fuck, that shit make me want to write
right now, like,
and then you'll play that song and be writing to that motherfucker while that shit, the song plays. But naturally, like, people call that whatever. I don't know what they call that, biting or whatever. But naturally, like, I'll hear artists that'll drop a song. I'm like, this shit make me want to write. And that nigga song will be playing in the background. I'm writing some whole different shit, but just hearing it will make me want to create. And I'm like, I gotta like. I
do that all the time.
Yeah,
when I hear the radio, my phone dies or something, and I'm just playing the radio, or I'm just hearing a song that I like, and when I'm in the whip, I'll freestyle over. Like, what if I'm featured on this?
I freestyle over everything. Bro.
Even if it's Doja Cat I'm hearing or something like crazy. I'm like, could I do this feature?
Bro, the people around me hate it. My girl's always like, you can never let a fucking song play because you always want to rap over the goddamn song. Like, let the song play. I'm like, well, the shit is inspiring.
Like, what if they ask me to get on it?
Straight up, like straight, yeah.
Because you want to be versatile. It's just something as a rapper. Yeah. If I'm not doing it out loud, I'm doing it in my head for sure. I'll just be zoned out, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I feel that, and I'm glad we getting to sit down and talk right now. You feel me? Because this shit real. This shit real natural. This shit we chilling right now,
bro. That's on for real. And it's crazy because I did an interview. All the interviews I've done, they have. I don't know why. Like, I'm never nervous to get and talk on the mic, but you sit down and it's kind of like not a forced conversation, but a real like question based conversation.
So where are you from?
Yeah, what got you into music?
You know,
what are your influences?
I'm gonna ask you some of those
Who
too.
do you
but
fuck
like,
with? But it's like I like when it's just like a natural flow, and I'm super big into podcasts.
Yeah, so, who do you fuck with?
Joe Budden podcast.
I watch. You see him and Ish just get into it.
So I'm a super Joe Budden podcast. Yeah, I be thirsty for the episodes. Like I'm that nigga that's at work with the AirPods on, like refreshing Spotify. Ain't dropped yet.
Same. That's all I watch. I don't even watch Netflix and shit like that. I watch YouTube.
I listen to Joe Budden. I like academics. I like Gary V. He's like a different kind of bag. Who the fuck else am I really JBP? A lot of academics. I was fucking with a lot of No Jumper, but ever since all the splits and shit, I like
the only thing on No Jumper I'm watching now was like I like the Adam and Wack show. I like the Wack. I
ain't gonna lie. I like Wack. I do fuck with. I listen to Wack. I listen to just whatever the fuck interests me, and like now my algorithm just pulls that up. I like the Mona, the Don't Call Me White Girl.
Okay.
I like her shit. I
just seen that on Instagram.
Yeah, but
I just seen clips.
She's dope. But see, more like I don't like Breakfast Club and shit like that. I don't really fuck with like the mainstream.
I like the Adam Schultz. I like the Brilliant Idiots.
Okay, and I've only heard a couple of episodes.
I fuck with it,
but I gotta get into it. So yeah, but I just like to hear niggas talk. And then me, when I listen to podcasts, I don't even watch the video. I'm just listening to the audio, like
while you at work and shit.
Literally listen to niggas talk, and I'm just laughing my ass off, like listening to niggas have a conversation. And it's crazy, like people would just listen to you fucking. It's like you talking to the homies.
That's what's crazy. You can monetize it. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. Niggas is getting filthy, stinking, like wallow.
$1
million worth of game.
I'm slipping. I fuck with Gillian Wallow.
For sure. They just dropped the baby interview. I just seen that on Instagram. I'm gonna watch that today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what? 85 South Show. I watched that a lot too. Have you got into that?
No, I haven't. Who's that?
DC Young Fly and Chico.
I've seen clips,
Carlos.
but I haven't like really got into it. But
I've
seen
some of their interviews.
I've seen some clips.
Their interviews is literally boom, a beat's playing and Boosie right here. Niggas freestyle, niggas smoke, niggas. They ask the questions. That's like the 85 South show is like they have like the best random, just regular conversations that you would have in real life, like at the cookout. Random topics, interesting things going on. And then niggas is funny as fuck. You feel me? So that's another one I will fuck with. But no, that's why I asked, like, because we were talking about podcasting before. We're gonna have you on. We're gonna have Active on here too with us, rocking with us some more. You know what I'm saying?
Know what it is.
Because I've been looking for people to build this way, and you had your own podcast. I didn't even know that.
A while is crazy because this was about this probably 4 or 5 years ago. No, more than that, bro. Because this about 6 to 7 years ago. It was called Word on the Street, and it was me, It was my bestie K2. It was Kappa Mox, and what we would do, we would get in my room every week. We record, upload on Spotify. We called it Word on the Street, i.e. we just bring artists on, talk about them, talk about different shit, talk about hot topics, and we would do weekly episodes. But at that time, it was so hard to stay consistent with weekly episodes. We was in my crib, mom's in the next room. We fucking in there recorded content, trying to keep artists coming, trying to manage the Instagram, trying to make sure we're uploaded to Spotify, fucking SoundCloud, making sure everything's looking right on top of our daily lives, and fucking, yeah. So, but we record weekly episodes. And we would just talk and vibe, laugh. We'd have artists on, put a beat on, we'd fuck around and just fuck around
and go up.
And I always missed that element. Like, and I was just like, damn, I miss podcasting. Like, so I was like, when I get another, I was just moved recently. I'm like, when I get another setup, I just want to stream and talk. Like, because I love to fucking talk, bro. Like, I can talk all goddamn day. So I'm like,
oh God, same.
So I'm like, I want to fucking get another pod going. Like, I want to talk, bro. Like, and
what was your pod called?
Back in that time, Word on the Street.
Word on the Street. Okay. Word on the Street.
High ass motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. God, I just complimented you on that. Like, that's dope as fuck. Nah, but yeah, Word on the Street.
Bro, I know you lit. Just dome the whole wood. Basically.
Oh, yeah, nah. Shit.
He said, that's the regular. See?
Yeah,
that motherfucker. Somebody hitting Shawty right now.
Yeah, my
Damn. You better send that text right now. That face, where the fuck you at?
Nah, I can't right now. We actually fighting, too. That make it worse.
Don't get me into that, bro.
It be like that. I'm not gonna go. It be about music shit. It be for me. It don't be. It be about features.
I wish.
It be about.
I wish I would argue with my bitch about music, bro. I wish we argue about music. That's easy shit. We argue about bullshit. I feel like I'm doing most of the cleaning in the house and the cooking and
you live with your significant other and shit. So
let me tell you, we've been together 3 years and we barely just moved in together like about a month ago. So this is our first like full
so it's a whole new. You with a whole new chapter, a whole new.
Yes, and on top of that, we have a kid as well. My stepdaughter, she's about to be 8 years old. So it's just a different dynamic. I was living with my two homies, so we was like on fucking bachelor pad, frat boy, chill,
turned up,
trap house, smoking, walking out motherfuckers, a bong here, it's a blunt there, it's a wood there, motherfuckers fucking around, just having a good old time. But it was just like still my comfortable place. So now like it's just a different element.
You in a family mode now.
Definitely, family mode for sure, and it's different from anything I've ever experienced. But I fuck with it because I feel like it matured my music. For sure. Like, I feel like being...
Because you're maturing.
Yeah, for 100%.
So the content does too.
The content does too. And even earlier, we were speaking off camera, we were talking about like age with artists. And like I told you before, I've always felt like I was one of those artists who associated like success with age, success with time. I was always, as a kid, I always thought like, by 30, I want my house, my girl, my wife, my son, my truck, my boat. I want
the record deal. I want to be on.
I want to be on. I would be 30 and be on. But then you really realistically think about it, like our 20s, we're so young, bro. I
didn't get shit done. The early 20s, like the first 20 to 25,
having a good old time.
Not only am I turned up and I'm in the street and shit still.
You figuring shit out.
I'm learning how to rap.
Figuring shit out. Let's go.
I'm still learning. Like I'm still writing every day, like over J Dilla beats and shit. Like you're learning how to rap. You're learning how to be an artist. So over the last 5-6 years, we're just now at a point where we know about Salud. We know how to go about being a professional artist, you know what I'm saying? So it takes time. Without those years, there is no artist. There is no Activethegreat. There is no CM McDuff, you know, because those are like those years. And so, but it's like, I wish if I could go back, like we all say that, if I could go back with this mindset, I would have been on. But now it just got prolonged a little bit.
Yeah.
So if you give up at 30, 35, you're a multi-millionaire.
But see, the thing is, fuck, it got nothing to do with age. Because this is what I think, right? at the end of the day, I want to grow my fan base.
Yeah.
One point in time, I was talking about fucking around and all this shit, and now I'm like, yo, I'm growing into, like, I want to talk intellectual. I want to talk about family. I want to talk about real shit. I want to have a band. I want to, like, just vibe R&B and have grown people dancing and looking good. Like, eventually I want to be, like, 35 with the shit and just a full grown house of motherfuckers, just beautiful love in the crowd.
Yes.
Like, so I'm like,
Yes.
time has nothing to do with it because music is endless, soulless, and at the end of the day, when music captivates your soul, it don't matter who the fuck behind it, how old they is, where they from.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. It's about music. So I definitely had to stop associating, like, I gotta make it by a certain time, because you'll put such a crutch on yourself, and it's like you have this. The 20s are for fucking around, learning, exploring, figuring shit out, really figuring out what you love, because we learn so much. Like, and then me, I jumped off the porch early. 15, 13, 14, I was already drinking, smoking, fucking around, party hopping, clubbing.
Turned up.
So, like, I really didn't, I experienced that so young that I really didn't, like, start aging until, like, the older 20s. And I'm like, man, like, now I'm really kind of, like, now this is like the, like, I'm really kind of learning myself. I'm figuring shit out. I'm like, shit is getting different.
Shit is getting different.
Shit feel different.
It almost makes me mad because I know what I know now, and I think about my old self like, you stupid ass fool. If you would have,
but you gotta be, bro. If you not stupid in your 20s, you ain't lived. Because I'm gonna look back and tell my kids, yo, if you would have met your motherfucking mama at 2021, I was outside with every bitch you could think of, in a motherfucking whip, spending, drinking, smoking,
all that,
popping pills, doing shrooms.
All
I was living life, bro.
Turned
like,
up.
living life, and I don't regret those years at all.
Fuck
Because
no.
like, yeah, it's like, okay, but that gives me the content to fuel
honestly
everything, because it's like,
all the stories you hear in the music,
bro.
that shit that only isn't fun.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't stop turning up and really, like, start growing up till like 25. 24, 23, I was still in the club, fucking around. Whatever job came up, whatever job came up, I didn't give a fuck. I'm worried about the pussy, the bitches.
Oh God, I'm just thinking like 3-4 females at the same time. Bruh, you feel me?
I'm doing whatever the fuck come to mind.
In the street, for real.
All that, and then you feel me? And I've been in Moreno Valley since 2012.
Oh, okay. So
I'm from San Bernardino, and I graduated from Pacific High School. Okay. Right after I graduated, my mom was like, "I don't want you in the Dino no more."
Yeah, for sure.
She think we coming to. So they played. You played.
Go on, I would just check this camera.
Yeah. So she think we coming to fucking, you know, the suburbs. My sister had already lived out here in the murder, so she like, oh, okay, your sister live in Mobile. She got a nice house out there. It's nice houses. We finna move. Nigga, the first apartment we moved to in Moreno Valley is the La Pacificas on Hemlock. We didn't have no guidebook, no handbook.
we just smack dab in the murders.
So, nigga, I covered in 2012. My mama like, yeah, these nice ass apartments. We covered for the Dino. Nigga, we in the motherfucking suburbs now. Sunny me, next Sunny me, whatever. We on Hemlock. Bruh, motherfucking shit popped off. You know the fuck about Hemlock. So, straight up, that's what it was, and it's just crazy. You know, I'm like, this shit treacherous, motherfucker. You came over here for these big ass houses, nigga. This shit treacherous as above.
I just heard a nigga at the gas station line today. He was like, oh yeah, I got my money in my pocket. I'ma just fill up the tank. He on the phone. He was like, I might as well put this in my wallet. I'm in Moreno Valley. You know how they get down out here. I'm like, that's funny. Everybody walk around knowing. But I remember being back on the day, you know, early 20s. I'm on POF. I'm on Tinder. I'm going up crazy, and fees from the Dino would be like, nah, come out here, Mobile dangerous. I'm like, what the fuck, you for the Dino? You know what I'm saying? So, but
see the Dino is the dirty.
I worked at the Greyhound on G&6 for like 2 years.
So you know that it's the dirty.
They knew the fees walking right there.
Dirty.
They know me.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, the Dino is the dirty D. So coming to Mobile, like, me not knowing anybody from Moville, not knowing any Moville street culture, nothing. So just my sister had lived out here, and she was already older with kids. So it was like no Moreno Valley influence, whatever, from me coming from San Bernardino. I know like all that at that time, all the Mike Mob shit and shit was popping. But
Yeah,
I was
2012.
in like the Gotham City party scene, the teen clubs like in San Bernardino. I was in a whole different scene. So coming out here to Moville, I'm thinking like, okay, we came out here for like big houses, nice apartment. We went to the LPs, worst decision ever. And then we come out here to the murder. So I'm like, cool. And then that's when I start learning shit. So my first month or two in the murder, the first people I ever met in the murder was the people who lived the Edgemonts, basically. On the A line. So I was fucking with a little bitch on the A line. Me not knowing shit. 8.5.
You right there.
I'm fresh Bernardino. I'm right in the Edgemont territory. Hey, what's cracking? What we doing? The motherfucker shit was popping off, going crazy. So I'm like, oh, this how they get down out here, right? I don't know shit. I'm on the A line. Boom. Meeting people over there, hanging out over there, just fucking around over there. Just literally, that was just like the first people I met. My homie there was only one person I knew in Moville, and the only person I knew in Moville happened to be right there on the A line. So I was like, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at naturally. So then I started like really like
understanding the politics,
bruh,
where you at,
getting into the shit, learning, but still oblivious for a cool minute.
Especially if you don't grow up here, you wouldn't know that in elementary and middle school.
That's what I'm saying. So it was like, so I knew like shit was like popping out here, but didn't really extend the extent of how popping it was, because I was still like in it, but not really like still in my own world, bro. Like I was still like out there in Adino. It was like party clique shit. Like, it was gangs and shit. Don't get me wrong. But, like, at that time, it was Gotham. It was Teen Club.
Yeah, I remember Gotham. We used to go. I never went there, but I used to hear about it.
It was like fucking, like, party shit. Party cliques, shit like that. So, it was like, that's the time when, like, all the it was just party cliques. So, it wasn't, like, gang shit. Moville was already on, like, gang shit. Like party clique, but like full gang.
Full gang banging.
The real.
That's why I was you had when you got the addresses, we used to get everyone's phone would be blown up with addresses every Friday at school, you feel me? So what functions we finna go to? You gotta make sure you Google them addresses before you just pull up to a function not knowing where you at.
Where that motherfucker at.
You tripping.
And like you see where I came on the first time, the mobile on Hemlock, so it was just right off the porch. Experience crazy shit, see crazy shit. Just so Moville, I would say.
Was you already out of high school at that time?
Yeah, I was already out of high school. So Moville, San Bernardino was like raised me.
Okay.
But Moville is where I really kind of like start coming into like coming into the shit more. And Moville was really like who started fucking with my music and like talking to girls out here, people in Moville, meeting people in Moville.
There's a lot of artists out here.
Yeah, straight up.
Different kind of artists too.
And so like literally, so that's what it was. And like got to Moville, start meeting people, fucking around. You know, just fucking around, then start spitting and rapping and being like, woo. But I would say Moville is definitely critical to my come up. And I know a lot of people in Moville probably gonna see this and be like, what the fuck? We don't even probably know who the fuck she is, but you know who the fuck I am.
You was on the report card, nigga.
Whether you want to
playing, we gonna talk about that too.
Dead ass. Whether you want to act like I'm not here or not, you probably didn't either heard of me, seen me, or know something. And it's always like, whether you know a name to a face or something, you know who the fuck I am, because in the beginning I was shooting videos with real hitters in my video that I didn't even really know was niggas like that. Really like that, nigga. And I'm like, shooting video. I'm just me, just oblivious.
I'm
just fucking around.
I'm a rapper, you know what I'm saying?
You know, I got some niggas in the back who really with some shit, and I'm like, yo, like
known niggas.
And that's where affiliation come. You not
now you from there
and not even knowing now you
from there,
nigga.
You
get involved in the politics or whatever, but even side, you know. So but for sure I gotta say shout out to Moreno Valley, because I met like so many people in Moville who I really fuck with, who my people, and just like in general, like shout out to Moville, because the murder was detrimental to my come up, and I gotta give Moreno Valley its flowers just for like being outside and having a good time and fucking around in Mobile on my, you know, like. So I gotta say, like,
shout out to Mobile.
Yeah,
and this is why,
shout
like,
out to the murder.
You one of the few people that, you know, come on and actually care about Mobile. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's just showing love and giving Mobile's flowers, because, you know, it's Mobile, right? Mm-hmm. It's bittersweet.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I love it. Like, even when we blow up, like, I'ma still come see family or still come visit one of the homies here and there, just to come eat out here and shit, just to come drive on these streets, because, like, you know, being out here, bro, we done been on every side of town. Yep. Like, I was in a scrape, so I'm everywhere. Yep. Every single neighborhood I'm been in, homies in, throwing backyard shows. We've been throwing backyard shows, and that's why I started this too, because with the amount of, I feel like in the IE, Mobile probably has some of the, I think Mobile has the best artists. I'm gonna just say that, you know, if we put artist for artist up out of all the IE.
Okay, finish your point.
Yeah, I'm a, you know, with the versatility.
Okay.
Versatility. I don't say we got the biggest artists.
Okay, but some of the best.
I think if we were to go to toe to toe with the San Bernardino niggas, with the Riverside niggas, with the Pomona niggas, Ontario niggas. If you break
it down like that, but here's the fucked up part about it, because it's almost.
It's like, not even about that. It's really not about that though.
But it's like niggas are mixed breeds. It's like even me, how I'm like, oh, Mobile, but I'm from San Bernardino.
Yeah.
Or a nigga.
Was you rapping out there? Or did it start out here?
It started pretty much Mobile, yeah, because I was rapping on some whole different shit, but like really, it pretty much started in Mobile. But it's like, yeah, I'm like, I don't say I'm from Mobile, but like Mobile.
You from the Dino?
Like, yeah, I'm from the Dino, but Mobile is a critical part. But I feel like it's shit. My bad. Before a lot of people, it's like, there we go. Perfect.
Yep.
Before a lot of people, it's like mixed breed shit. Like niggas would be from the Rev, but be in Mobile, or be from here.
Everything's pretty much connected, low key.
But yeah, so it's like, it's kind of come to like when niggas rap. But Mobile does have a lot of good artists. But right now, who your top 3 all time?
Mobile.
Top
3 all time Mobile.
All time.
Stevie Crooks.
Okay. You already threw me.
Cassius Green.
Okay, you already threw me for a curveball, because I expected you to give me already a different lineup. Okay, and what's your third?
Stevie Crooks, Cassius Green.
So many to think about. That's what I'm saying.
I would put somebody like like
a low key.
And I'm just trying to go with like the Stevie Crooks, Cassius Green.
I never heard of Cassius Green. I gotta.
Cassius Green is hard.
Just the name sounds hard.
Cassius Green, yeah, Cassius Green is dope.
You sound. I'm saying, just the name sounds
dope.
hard.
I like just with the UTB and all the things they were doing.
Okay, I've heard of UTB, but I only know like a couple people from there. Yeah. So even still, it's so crazy, because even me being in Mobile all this time, I was still oblivious to all the other shit. Like, I wasn't in the party scene of Mobile. Like, see, like my top 3 Mobile, And it might be controversy, whatever people say, like, no politics, just straight off top 3. My top 3 Mobile artists would probably be, I'm going to say Jelani K, Age, and Gutter Mac. That'd be my top 3. And of course, radio based. But I mean, like, really off, like, who I would listen to and, like, fuck with and, like, like really listen to.
You know what, for my third, I would put Nikki D's in there.
I'm untapped.
It's the other side. It's literally the complete opposite.
I only know so many people from Mobile that really claim Mobile. That's like, oh, he from Mobile. Like, and you know, that's
a dope question. I'm glad you asked this.
Yeah.
Because like those 3, I got a joint. Gutter Mac is dope. Gutter Mac is dope. I got a joint with Gutter Mac.
Yeah,
like
for real.
We used to be in the studio with Vaughn, and he would come through there. That's how I met him.
I know Vaughn.
Yeah, with Vaun, and so
of course, like everybody got
Age is dope as fuck.
Age is dope.
Who was your first? Who was your other one?
What I
Gutter
said?
Mac, Age.
I said, and Jelani K.
Jelani K.
He hard, bro. He from
Put me on.
Mobile. He used to be with
Jelani K. Why does that?
It sound familiar. Come on,
bro. Nigga with the dreads.
Yep. It sounds you gotta know who you probably know who.
I feel like the homies used to bring that name up a lot.
He
like,
was so me, and so that's like my brother. Like
okay,
that
send me his Instagram and shit. I'm tap in.
Jelani is like my brother. He really like showed me a lot of shit in Moval and brought me around to Moval and like you feel me. That nigga is Moval and he reps Moreno Valley to the fullest. He's one of the hardest artists I've met just out here in the Moreno Valley shit. But of course, there's other artists because like certain shit, politics,
exactly,
marketability that people hear. When you hear Moval, you hear like certain names like, oh, that nigga from Moval, that nigga from Moval. But like really artists that's like bread and butter. That's like he's a Moval bread and butter artist,
and that's why. And you know, that's why it's dope hearing that. Cause like the artists you haven't heard. The ones you didn't know, like, you know what I'm saying? It's completely different. Like Stevie Crooks, I consider Stevie Crooks like the Jay-Z of this shit. Like, I don't think anybody in the Inland Empire, maybe none, like he up there. Like, Nikki D's is somebody that was doing this rap shit. The white boy. Listen, that nigga hard. He had a joint with Raekwon and Paper back in the day. Like,
another thing is too. A lot of my other best friend that I went to college with is also like a Moreno Valley native. His name is K2 Keenan.
Okay.
And he was my producer, my best friend, my dog, my brother. I love you, bro. K2, I love you, my nigga. Yeah. He's like Moval too. So he introduced me to a whole. Basically the odd future of Moval. Like he introduced me to another scene of like niggas would never think about, like Berry Juice, A+, Eric Dark, Calvin Brooks. Like there's a whole other underground Moval scene you wouldn't even think about that's putting in crazy work.
And this is where
but they're different.
You put in Activethegreat in that mix. And the same people you just know, you put in Activethegreat.
That's true.
You put in CM McDuff. You put in your whole side, everybody like that's why I say Moval is crazy, cause like if we all came together as art, bro, come on.
And even how you said Vaughn, like even Vaughn.
What he's doing over there.
He's doing
everybody. If you rap out here, you probably been through there.
I met Vaughn through Jelani. He was like, "Yo, whoop, chop it up," and introduced me to Vaughn, and like that's.
I met Vaughn through Shantice.
Yep.
I met Shantice through Duce.
And like everybody it's all connected. Like it's at the end of the day, we all connected. We just don't even know that we connected in some kind of way, but we all connected. This shit's like a big ass spider web, but because of weird ass niggas, politics, and bullshit,
that shit weird.
The spider web gets like this. But Moval is. These are long ass streets, but the same streets, bro. Like this city is small but big at the same time. So you gotta think.
There's two Walmarts.
You cross the street and you in another hood. Like
exactly.
You cross the street and it's like, but we're all fucking connected in some kind of way. So
and I think that's special, and it just goes to show like we're from like two different spectrums and worlds in Moval,
but still
in the same. It's still Moval, and it's just like, and that's what, and that's the special thing about it, because you got there's so many different walks of life out here, because Moval's a melting pot. Moval's just a big ass melting pot, because you know a lot of people from Moval aren't even from Moval. A lot of us moved here. Everybody. For the most part, moved to Moval, whether it was in elementary.
I'm forgetting a fuck ton of people. Like I'm like
I'm gonna name some people too. Just throw out some artists.
So Mayhem, J Harp.
Shout out J Harp.
Facts, hard as fuck, different sound. Fucking like I said, Age, Jelani, Gutta. Fucking who the fuck else is repping Moval that be out there like that? There's just Barry, like I said, A+, fucking Eric Dark. Calvin Brooks, who the fuck am I missing? Just there's so many people out here.
Yeah, I gotta shout out.
I've met too many.
I gotta shout out the homies too. I gotta shout out Stavo True Love, Trey Sway, Black Lefty, Young Miss, M16, T Gunner. You never heard of T Gunner? You never heard of T Gunner? I'm about to push you on T Gunner. Young Miss, you never heard of Young Miss?
I listen to like I be out of the loop. I listen to like a whole different type of music. Like if it's like I like a certain type of music, but if it doesn't come across my algorithm, I won't like. That's what it just is. I feel like we all haven't crossed each other's algorithm because naturally you might talk about somebody or be like, oh, I seen them or heard her, but unless someone's playing your shit and like check this out, you're not naturally gonna be like, hey, I heard this song before unless it comes across your algorithm. So I just feel like those people haven't just
and
came across
exactly because some of the people you named I haven't heard.
That's what I'm saying.
So now I gotta go back. And you know what I'm saying?
And we gotta and that's the thing. Like we gotta just
we're voicing it right now.
Yeah,
we doing that for the city right now.
Literally. And shout out to just all the IE artists in general. You know, one thing about the IE, they play us a lot. They act like we fucking the JV team, the freshmen.
Can I get into a question about that? Because you going straight to it. You about to answer before I ask you. This is a question I like to ask a lot of artists on here. What are the pros and cons of being an artist from the Inland Empire?
Ooh, shit. I would say pros is hidden talent. Like I feel like the IE, like I was born in Long Beach, but the IE like made me everything that I am today. Mm-hmm. The IE is a hidden gem, like straight hidden gem. That's what I'm talking about. For the Inland Empire, hidden gem. 100%. We got artists that some of the craziest artists, production, engineers, instrument players, just some of the crazy shit that you never heard of. We got it out here in the IE and you wouldn't know because, you know, we're looked at a certain kind of way. So I would say negative already. We have a chip on our shoulder to prove to be LA.
Because of that stigma.
It's the stigma. But positive, I would say there's some of the all of the best talent is IE. I went to the Art Institute that was in San Bernardino before it closed down. IE right there. Half of everything I learned, all of everything I learned, everybody I met, everything was like IE. That was right there, San Bernardino, AI. That's where it all started rolling for me right there. So for sure, I would say the stigma sucks because it's always going to be like, oh, they're from the IE. You know, it's different. You'd be like, yeah, I'm from LA. Oh, where you from? Where your grandma stay? Who this? Who you affiliated with? But the IE is always like, oh, okay, yeah, I be in the IE sometime. It's cool out there. Like,
and they only know San Bernardino. And if they really tapped in, they know the rib.
They know they know some shit. But I like being from the Inland Empire. I love the IE. I love the 909, 951. These is my stomping grounds from elementary to high school. So I'm IE. I can't say born, but I'm IE. Born and bred and butter.
Nigga, you got a 10-piece here.
Shit, more than
that now. You know what I'm saying?
25.
You know what I'm saying? So exactly. So it's like once you grow to love this place, like it's a dope place because there's so much potential. Yeah. Because nobody has became a superstar and hit the Grammys and been an A-list celebrity from here.
We're missing one.
The door is all these lanes
and that's
available.
The crazy part about it. The door is wide open right now. Like I still feel like we even don't have a staple from the IE that's still like. The one with sports, they said we got like Kawhi. We got Kawhi, one. For sure. We got one, but that's not enough.
We need it in music, we got people that have done some big things.
We need one in music, one in film, another in sports. Yes. We just need people that's like even politicians. We need somebody that's like I came up in Riverside. I came up in San Bernardino, and look at me, I'm the multi-millionaire.
Running for president type shit.
We don't have a lot of that, but it's also fucked up because we don't have a lot of resources too.
And that's the thing. This is why doing things like this is important because like without a platform like this, we gotta wait to get on No Jumper. Without studios, without RJ having a studio out here, where would niggas go record? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what the city needs more of, and I'm trying to eventually wiggle my way in to the city council shit because I'm trying to get programs. I'm trying to turn the music up. Bruh. You know what I'm saying? They got that whole amphitheater being not unused. Yep. There should be plays. There should be shows.
Yep. And they just built that, right?
They just built it and they haven't used it.
I literally remember driving by seeing billboards up of like new city hall amphitheater coming. Like,
and they might use it. I haven't.
Yeah, but still, even so,
if it was popping, we would know about it.
It's been talked about for a while, so it should have been utilized.
Like, come on, and all you do is have to bring in people from the community that know what to do with it, And you could do family hip hop events.
Yeah.
You know, it's not even just hip hop events. It's just events with artists. There's singers out here, like,
Hey,
you know,
no
shout out
cap.
Tonyo Day and Dare House and Elijah.
No
you know, there's a
cap.
bunch of
This
people.
pod is going so good, but I gotta take a gnarly ass piss.
Oh yeah, do your thing.
Let's
do your
do
thing.
it.
We'll be right back,
We'll
everybody.
be right back. Quick break.
Let's go. Nah,
Quick takes.
I absolutely, and then just doing the I love their clips on Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah, we just do a bunch of clips.
They were people
reacting to shit.
People was talking shit about Rory and
Rory and Mal.
but I actually like what they ended up doing. You watch some of that shit?
Yeah, I watched. I didn't get to. Yeah, but I do. I like
some of
they
their
did.
stuff.
They did their thing. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm too tapped in, but
Yeah, I don't watch everything, but I see some clips I see the clips on Instagram.
no,
but
I've
I'm
seen
definitely a
couple
Joe
things.
Budden.
It do suck the way that like it ended and shit.
I love it. It has to end though.
Yeah, but
They
see,
did
I
400
didn't-
episodes.
I watched. Yeah, I watched. That's true. It did.
I probably watched during COVID. I probably watched like the last 120 of them. I probably caught it like early 300s.
I didn't catch that many with them. I probably got with them less than 30 when I
Okay.
really caught on, because I would watch, but like here and there. Really becoming a fan watching was probably like the last year or so, and I would
Okay.
say I started on episode, we on what, 640 something. I started on episode like 545.
Okay.
So like the last 100 episodes I've been like,
Been going crazy. I like their new setup though. And I like the cast. I like the additions to the cast.
yeah, it's dope.
I like
Especially with Mel and Flip.
Yeah,
It's
for
just tight.
sure. Like Flip is comedy.
Oh, yeah.
He bring that energy. You feel me? Like I like it. I even like Melissa Ford, the female,
Yeah,
for her
she's so
commentation,
good. Yeah.
and she don't do too much.
Mm-hmm.
She's good looking. You feel me? So that's always cool. But yeah, I watch a lot of shit. We finna start our own shit.
Oh God.
And just keep running up, because that's what I've been looking for. I've been trying to build this shit, and, you know, get more people involved. Like, imagine if we're like, see, the thing I get from No Jumper, even though that whole dope era with the black No Jumper ended, I still fuck with Back on Fig and Fig Community and all that.
Yeah,
but we can do that with Moval, with the artists
true,
and the
true.
people in Moval.
People gotta
and
let
build
the ego go though.
Just
Gotta
come on.
Gotta let the ego go.
Just like all you gotta do is like, and yeah, because, you know, I've had fallouts with people thinking they running shit over here, thinking when you ain't buy a mic stand, you ain't buy one cord in here.
Nothing. None of that.
So it's like, and if you're not helping, contribute with nothing, with no
I
edits.
got one thing to say to niggas. If you not investing, if you wasn't here at the start, if you wasn't here when I had nothing, grinding, trying to figure this shit out, then why the fuck should you come sit down on the couch and reap all the benefits that I fucking had to put in so much work
And if you
for?
do, just play your position.
Play your position and play your position well, because when you don't play your position, contracts get cut, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to play that position.
Because all this is, because right now, and like, I'm inviting people to come get involved with me and reach out to me. We're going to be starting the No Pressure Records Discord this week. So I'm going to be adding people, the serious people to it that are actually going to contribute. But this is a passion project. You feel me? We got like 100 and some subscribers. Like, we got to get to 500 before we can even monetize.
Period. Hey,
we got some work to do. We got some content to build, and I want to be able to upload.
It ain't nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong. This is the fun part.
Yeah.
Because we can do what the fuck we want to do right now. Because we not really, I'm not making no money off of this. So I'm going to say, I can say whatever I want right now. You know, we don't got to be politically correct at all. You know, this is the fun part, as growing it. But like, where it can be at in another year or two is crazy.
It's crazy. And like I said, when I was talking to you before, this is what it's all about. Investing, getting the foundation, but getting people that want to work hard enough. And it's really hard to find niggas who will invest in the vision before it becomes the whole plan, because a lot of people don't see the bigger picture. Right now, we in an era of, it's hard to do shit alone. You gotta have a team of motherfuckers around you that's like-minded, motivated, trying to do the shit too, because we only one person. It's hard to mix, edit, record, film, do everything by yourself. You need people around you like, hey, this idea be tight. Hey, I can incorporate this. Hey, I can bring this into it. Hey, I can do this. Like, it's all about hey, let's share the knowledge. I don't know, you don't know. You share with me. Let's just exchange. Let's make this an even exchange of energy. Like, let's keep shit flowing through each other. I don't want to take from you. You don't want to take
and
from me.
it benefits everybody.
Yep.
Because you getting content
But
out
you
of
gotta bring shit to the table, because a lot of you motherfuckers don't be bringing shit to the table but brokenness and bullshit. And I'm gonna say that shit. I'm gonna stand on it right now. Bring some shit to the motherfucking table before you start trying to fuck with a real nigga. That's all I'm saying. Bring a little bit to the table. And for you bitches too, you trying to game up all these niggas, you dumbass hoes. Bring some shit to the table other than pussy and sucking dick, bitch. Bring some other shit to the table. Pussy, look. Pussy used to get you through the door. Pussy ain't everything every mo. You gotta bring something to the table.
You gotta have an LLC now, bitch.
Bring a little bread to the table. Bring an idea.
Even if
bring
you sell a pussy, what's your BMI at?
Oh God, period. Like, bring something to the table. That's for females, niggas, everybody. Bring something to the table so we can all eat.
So we could, because everybody has and that's why we do the networking events. And I tell the newcomers who come through, it's like everybody in this room does something. You got Levi Holloway, filmer, director for Adidas. He about to go follow James Harden around in France and Italy and shit. You know, crazy with the videos. He's filmed videos for everybody out here for years. He's the guy. You know, then you got he's right next to Stavo Truelove, and he's right next to Stevie Crooks, and then Lexi's right there, and then Mike Hughes is right there, Black Lefty over there. You have so many people. You got Young Miss, you got Big Keela, you got Elise. They got a podcast on the network as well. Like, so everyone's a photographer, videographer, artist. You know, entrepreneur, business owners.
That's like, beautiful, man.
We gotta connect it, and it seems small right now, but you know, you familiar with La Wrestle?
Oh my God!
Come on now.
Come on. And what I respect about it is we don't have enough people like that in the game that's willing to give the free game out. And that's why I appreciated that bro is showing the blueprint with the shit. He's like, hey, at the end of the day, I made it here like plenty other niggas, but let me show you how to make it here, break it down, be a part of it, and that the shit ain't impossible. It's just about, hey, put your money here, do this, do that.
He showed me how to collect my royalties. Nobody, like, you can YouTube it, but where do you start at?
Straight up. And all these videos are full of, you got to hear a long-ass intro, a bunch of bullshit.
I don't want to hear some
it's cool when
50-year-old person, white dude, tell me how to break it down.
Straight to the point. And that's another thing, bro. Like,
I need someone who look like me and my age and relate to what we doing to tell me how to do it.
Hey, this how you do it. This what you buy. This how much you spend. This what you could do.
We lost Nip. I feel like LaRussell picked up where Nip was going. What Nip was doing. I feel like he took a page from his book.
But I feel like, and I could quote me if I'm wrong, 100% sure, but I don't feel like Nip was showing the game as much.
The technical side. Yeah, no. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
okay. True. He was not the technical, but he was showing the game.
He was showing the game, and he was showing the game like from like nigga. Get it? You gotta start from your trunk. I was selling T-shirts at the trunk. How we was recording in the house. Take these steps. You know what I'm saying? Like, and boom. And once you do those steps, it's like, okay, what's after that? Now I got motion, but he didn't get the finish telling us.
That's true.
Right? And he started with the crypto, started with the buy the album for this. He set a trend and started something and then passed away, unfortunately, right? Then LaRussell's here. He's like, okay, boom, collect your royalties, get your distributor, get your BMI ASCAP, the PRO code,
Song Trust, all that,
get your sound exchange, your Song Trust. Boom, now you can collect royalties. Now you doing something. You feel me? You get your LLC and blah blah blah. This, boom. We gonna do the shows in the backyard. We gonna build community. You can actually invest and collect royalties from my streams. If you like this song so much, you could earn money from this song by invest. Like, bro, you could get the merch. He was just saying he started
100%. We need more people out there teaching us that, because everything I had to learn the hard way.
We had to learn the hard way.
I had nobody sit down and give me the game, the blueprint. Like, hey, this how you distribute. This how you upload. This how you collect. This how you market. This is how you sell. Artists. That's also
Google ads.
Yes, pioneer artists in the game. It's our responsibility to show other artists what it is, and I'm still learning. I got so much to learn, like so much to learn, and there's so much I know that I don't even apply to my own career just out of laziness and procrastination. But I have a shit ton of information and knowledge, even if you don't see it, which is the worst shit working for me. But artists, for sure, I'm just saying 100%, you have to go blood, sweat, and tears with this shit. Like, there is no other way around it. Like, you gotta go fucking crazy.
Ain't no other option.
You gotta risk it all and not be scared to fucking fall, because you're gonna fall 100 and fucking times and get back up 120. So it's just about yeah. And even how you said earlier about the report card.
Yeah, I wanna get into that.
Before we get to that,
yeah.
Fuck the validation of any of that, because that shit is like, it's great. Don't get me wrong, it's a blessing. But artists, all of that shit is irrelevant. You focus on you, your fan base, your niche, what you're doing. Don't worry about no recognition, nobody putting your name on no level. You just grind for you, and you figure out who your core fan base is, and you create for them. That's it.
Yeah,
for sure. But yeah, that shit was tight.
That shit was tight. I'm gonna let you finish with your humbleness and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because you a real nigga.
No, the crazy
you feel me? But that
is,
shit hard. Come on now.
But here's the crazy thing, though. I had never seen one of those report cards before. Like I told you, bro, I be under.
That was like the first time. That's why it was such a big deal too. No one's really put the spotlight on the endling.
Cool. And so what's crazy is it just happened to pop up on my timeline, and I didn't even know I was on it at all. It popped up on my timeline, and I'm like, oh, let me look at this shit. This finna be the same niggas. So I'm just scrolling, and I'm starting from the top, and I just go down, and I'm like, I like look, and I'm like, hold on, what the fuck? I recognize that name. I'm like, is that a typo? And I see my name on it, and I was like, before I even looked at the numbers, anything, I was just like, what
That's
the
hard.
fuck? Because
That's
I had
hard.
no idea, bro. I just happened to see it pop up on my Instagram, and I'm just like, oh my God, I know the same motherfuckers made. Let me see who they highlighting. And I just happened to look, and I literally scrolled down, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, my name is on here. Like, it was so random to me,
That's
bro. Like,
dope,
it was
though.
random as shit.
That's word.
And so I was like, what the fuck? And I was just sitting there for a second like, what the literal fuck? So I started looking at the list.
How'd you feel about your ratings?
Everybody's ratings was trash. That's why I didn't care about mine, because everybody had an F on there. But the reason with mine, I didn't even care. It was just cool to be on the list.
Yeah.
And only the ratings were a little off, because literally majority of the people on that list were D's or F, and there were artists who had so much more momentum than me that only had like a few more points than me. So I was like, the ratings were a little whatever, but the list I felt was like super dope. Like, it was so fucking dope.
Just the highlight.
It was, that shit
Moreno
was
Valley,
dope. And
like
people
that,
were
and the
hitting me up
IE.
like, hey, what the fuck, you seen this report card? And I was like, yo, I just seen this shit. Like, that shit crazy, bro. And like, I would talk to people and be like, I see you made the report card. And I was like, is that shit really a big deal? Because I don't know who the fuck that dude is.
Yeah, because nothing's
or what
been,
the fuck it
what's
was.
his name, Dijon or something? I follow him. I follow him on the gram. Like,
I had no idea what it was.
People be hating on that nigga or whatever, because, you know, he's very opinionated. He has an opinion, but I fuck with anybody that's gonna bring any kind of light.
Well, I was
to the
completely
inlet.
lost. I had never seen one of those,
dope.
so I was lost. I was just looking at this shit like, oh shit. Like,
I feel like there was a lot of people left out.
Bro, for me to be on there, it blew my mind.
Nah, fuck that, nigga. You deserve that shit.
What blew my mind about it was because I was like, yo, like, even when you think they're not watching, they're watching. So I'm like, yo. And that's what blew my mind about this shit, because I'm like,
That's
hold on, like,
proof.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Stay down.
I haven't even been putting in that much work. And
You
for
have,
me to,
though.
But self-consciously.
Just you feel
Right.
like you could be doing so much more.
And so I was looking at that shit like, what the fuck? Like, so in my head, the first thing I went to was like, what piece of content they seen of mine? What song did
All
they
of
hear?
it.
Who? So that was the first
Who,
thing.
but who
'cause I'm
even
like-
brought my name up?
I'm like, and period. Like, so my mind went a
never
bunch
know.
of places. Or, I wonder what song they heard. I wonder what album they heard. I wonder what video they watched. I wonder what this. I wonder what that. Because I think the report card was out before the last album I dropped was out, Activated. Before that video came out and all that shit, I think that report card was already out.
But before you dropped the intoxication.
Yeah,
and all
the
that?
last two videos I dropped, the report card was already out. Before
You dropped those right after. Like, I feel like activation
think
came
so,
like a week
yeah.
or two after, because I was
After.
like, she on a roll.
She
You
on a
smart. You see how it works out though? You had it tucked.
Right. And I was like, what the fuck? So they were going off bodies of work that I felt like weren't even like my best work. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what bodies of work did they go off of? But that was crazy. And honestly, bro, thank you for bringing that up, because really forgot about that. I forgot I was on that.
Cause you be so tunnel vision. Cause
bro,
like,
I forget about accomplishments all the time because I still
accomplishment.
feel like I haven't hit the big accomplishment. So shit like that, it comes and I see the picture and then like the next day it's out of my mind. Like it's not even like, so right now when you brought that up, I'm like, oh shit, I was on that fucking report card.
Yeah,
like, bro,
you're a part of the inland and what's going on.
I just forget sometimes,
that
my nigga.
shit,
Straight up, I forget.
Believe that shit.
I get so caught up in the regular life. You feel me? Because the rapper life is amazing, but I get so caught up in the real life, the family life, the work life, the fucking
being in a relationship,
to where I just forget, like, yo, like, bitch, you did make an accomplishment. You was on that fucking report card. You dropped your album this year. You been putting in work. You did like fucking how many shows? Like fucking like stop playing.
Yeah,
like,
let's not forget you bringing the artists together with the studio session.
Yeah, the rap camp for sure. And the album,
you feel me?
Rap Camp album is actually about to release very soon. It was supposed to release a little while ago. Oh shit.
Yeah, just plug.
There we go. It was supposed to release a little while ago.
So you guys recorded the whole tape?
The whole tape is done. So basically, that was something I had done before for my mixtape, Something for the Wait. That was like a collaboration album, kind of. And this is an idea I've had since college. It's basically a camp I want to turn into for kids. That's like what I'm working on, like getting federal funding and stuff. But my whole idea was like, man, I want to throw these camps, have people come, just let the ego go, work on collaborations, kind of inspire each other. So all those artists had never met each other before.
Yeah.
We all came in, producers came in, we cooked up beats on spot, everything was on spot. Nobody had nothing written. It was just, we played a beat. Whoever was the first one to come up with something, think of a verse, we all got in a booth together because they had the studio separate. The booth could fit like 6-7 people. So we all in the booth together with the mic, like running ideas off each other, yelling shit in the mic, just coming up with shit on the spot. Like somebody drop a hook, somebody else go in there like, oh, I got a verse for it, or oh, I can think of this. And yeah, we came up with a full tape. The tape is complete.
That's dope.
I just been holding it because I wanted to be. I just been putting the last little finishing touches on everything because I wanted to be, big.
Be dope,
when we roll it out. But shout out to all the artists who came.
Who's some of the artists that was in there?
We had Rubber Ducky, A+, Brashawn, Zane, Devon. Who am I fucking missing? Who else was there? We had Hours producing, Blue in there. DJ Flip came by. We had I don't know the dude's name. Sorry if I'm forgetting your name, bro. We had another producer. He was from like Sydney, Australia. We had Envoys. I could be forgetting people. It was such a crazy weekend, but it was just cool for people to fucking believe in my vision and just to invest in it and just come and be a part of it. And the artists brought their fucking A game. Like I ain't gonna lie, niggas came in there with heat, and it was.
And y'all got a whole tape. That's hard.
First night, bruh, straight up. First night, we're lit. Vibes off, shrooms, we going crazy. We went so hard the first night because it's a 3-day event. We went so hard the first night. The day 2, by the time we got there, the energy was like depleted because we went so hard day 1. So day 2, we're like playing catch up, getting back to it. Day 3 was just a media day, mixing day. We just wanted to shoot photos, videos, interviews. So it's a lot of content coming out with the Rap Camp. Volume 1 is done. Volume 2 is on the way. I'm gonna be throwing them like quarterly, annually. So I'm having another
pop
one
up to the next one
for sure. Yeah, we're gonna have to get something together for that. But shout out to all the artists who were involved in the first one. The album is on the way. The album will probably be out within the next few weeks, honestly. So yeah.
I'm looking forward to hearing it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Some fucking heat on there. Yeah, it's some heat, and every artist is so different to where it's a collection of like all different types of music. But we all challenge each other and we just created
so many different artists.
Yes, literally. And we challenged each other and just created a fire ass album. Like it's good quality content work. It's good work.
And it kind of just goes back to what we were saying before about all the artists. There's all these artists out here.
Yes, and that's what,
it's crazy because you can do that a lot and then everybody push the same project.
And that's what I wanted, was like the whole idea of it was everybody pushing one link or whatever. Everybody pushing one sound. Everybody, because it's different when you got everyone like, yo, this is what I'm working on. This is what I got going on. I'm a part of this. Check the entire thing out. My voice is all through it. And not one artist overshine any other. Like every artist is like at least on the tape 2 to 3, 4 times. Like if it's a hook, if it's an ad lib, it's a verse, if it's an intro, we're just all collectively like cooking.
Yeah.
And I like that because it challenges me. Like I like to hear when niggas bring the heat because it make me go.
Yeah, now you gotta go hard. You
gotta
know
bring
what I'm
that
saying?
flame, man. I needed that, bro.
Keep your pen sharp. It keep you
that.
sharp as an artist.
So that was beautiful. And volume 2 coming very soon. Probably gonna do one in IE because that one was based in LA. And it was great. The only thing I think I'm gonna do for volume 2 is I want all the artists to stay together because going back and forth every day and just the dynamic gets fucked up. So I want us to all to be like in one collective spot, Airbnb or something, like all staying together to where
so no one has
to
to
where the
drive
vibe doesn't end and like everyone's collectively locked in the entire weekend and nothing changes. So the next one for sure gonna be an Airbnb package for all the artists to stay together.
That's gonna be fire.
And we're gonna do the same thing but basically locked in a house.
Whole album.
Yeah, we will not leave this house for 3 days. We'll get everything we need, food, water, drinks, everything we need. We won't leave, and we're gonna collectively make an album. And yeah, so Rap Camp Volume 2 on the way. Shout out to everybody who was a part of Volume 1, and the camp is coming soon. Yes, bring your kids, bring your mamas, bring your children, bring everybody. Period. Yeah, but it was just beautiful to see that dream come alive.
See everybody come through. And
that was something I've been wanting to do for a minute and working on. And even the first one was such a success that I've been, that was in June. So we're in July, August. I feel like a lot of time has passed, but I'd be having to slow down myself.
Slow, because it's always on to the next.
I'm like, it's 2 months. You got to chill out. You're ready for another one and you're already it's 2 months. Calm down. Let's execute the first one before we start moving to another. But I'm just so ready to create, man.
And just keep going. Nah,
I just can't stop right now. Like I'm fucking ready to fucking create. I'm ready to create. I'm ready to vibe. I'm ready to fuck shit up. Like I still feel like I got so much to prove.
Yeah.
I feel like I got so much to prove, and these small tokens have been amazing, but it's not enough because I'm hungry for the big win. And so once I get the big win, I feel like I'll be able to, and I don't know what the big win necessarily is. I'm not saying it's one particular thing, but I'm hungry for it.
What's your idea of making it? What does making it look like for you?
Making it for me, my whole entire dream has been based on I want to tour the world performing my music. Everything for me is based off live shows, live performances.
You're gonna do the
touring.
live bands and all that?
That's everything I want to do. All my accomplishments in this music game is all live. Of course, the plaques and everything will be amazing, but I really want to tour the world performing. Yeah. That's like that. Me making it is being on a tour, being on stage, cramped on a bus, complaining about how much I hate this bus and being on this bus, but performing in different cities every other day, grinding it out, not knowing what's gonna happen. That's me. That's my definite. Of course, like the money, the other shit, the cars.
That just comes with it, though.
But my dream is to genuinely tour the world performing my music. That's all I want. I don't care about the Billboard, the platinum, the money. I just want to tour, bro. That's what I want to experience. I want that crowd. I want that stage. I want that feeling. I want that feeling when I step out there and I'm like,
people are there for you.
This is what I waited my whole life on. Let's fucking go. We here. Like, I waited my whole life to be on this motherfucking stage. Now it's time for us to do what the fuck I've been waiting my whole life to do. Like, yeah.
Oh, God.
But that's my I just want to, I want to tour, man. Yeah. I want to tour and perform and touch the people. Like, just that's it. And
overseas and
everything. I want to tour. And of course the financial gain, but the thing about me, I'm such a hustler. Even if I don't rap, I'm gonna be financially, no matter what if it's corporate, if it's money, salesman, I know for sure I'm gonna make a bag in this lifetime. you know, I would love to make it off rap, but if I can't make it off rap, I'm gonna make it somewhere else, whether it's motherfucking corporate, whether whoever it is, I'm gonna get that bag. I'm gonna get that motherfucking, I'm gonna get that bag, that 7-figure salary. Yeah. But you feel me? I would rather tour the world. I'd rather tour to get it, but either way, I'm gonna get that motherfucker.
And we gonna get it, and this is why it's so important for us to just really, we just gotta stay down.
Yeah, stay down till you come up, for sure.
Stay down till you come up, and you gotta just be consistent.
Yeah,
you can stay down for a long time and only drop a couple times a year.
There's some artists that's so influential they don't have to drop frequently.
That's because they already there.
They are, but I want to drop more frequently because I just want to give people
music.
Yeah, I just want
to look at the game.
That's it, and I want to hear it like, oh, you heard that song? Okay, cool. Nigga, but did you hear the other song? Mm-hmm. Nah, but that wasn't nothing. Did you hear the song she dropped after that, my nigga? I thought she hit her peak, but then she dropped this. Like, every time.
And you know what? Yeah. That's how it gotta be, because, you know, people call me crazy or like, that's not how the formula works, so you shouldn't drop that much. Like, I just dropped my 5th album this year, and I dropped like 6 or 7
crazy.
EPs.
You going crazy.
You know, music videos and shit on top of the pods.
But see, that's library, because you have... When you have a core fan base like that, core fan base enjoys library. Like me, there's some underground niggas in. I'm so deep in the library. Like, if they drop an EP, I'm only slapping 2 songs off the EP.
Exactly.
But I'm going to slap them 2 songs, nigga, every other day, every day. So I need you to drop another EP where I'm gravitating to some other 2 songs to where I got this my 6 from this nigga that are collectively in my motherfucking playlist.
Now you're streaming those all the time. And that's what it's about. I figured, like, the more shots I put up, the more music you're gonna get. Yeah. Even if you don't hear this EP, I just dropped the album. Every time I drop an album, I drop an EP. Yeah. And then before I drop an album, I drop an EP. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a cycle. And so some people hear the EP more than they hear the album.
I feel like I'm on the nip shit to where I've dropped a lot of projects and mixtapes, but not an album yet.
You should do an album.
Everything to me is an album because I work on it like it's an album. But realistically, like full on themes, skits, videos, full production, release party,
the way you dress,
like everything. You feel me? Everything tied into. I don't feel like I've had a project that's an album, but I've had projects that are full projects that I'm really invested into, but not like an album.
That's something
that debut. That's like that was an album.
Was Intoxication on something, or was that just a?
That was on Activated, the mixtape. So Activated is just, I consider that just a project. That's just me fucking around and having a good time and putting some songs together.
I went through that whole joint too. That's like the 7-8 joints on there.
I think it's probably like 9.
9. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. I went through that when it dropped for sure. And I feel that, and that's why I'm like, I think more artists. You look at the game right now. La Russell has like 30 albums. Like Larry June dropped 30 albums before even niggas heard of him.
I'm a Larry fucking June fan.
He got, when you go down his album, it's like
it does. But and like I said, see, my thing is with Larry June, I'm a very big fan. But from every album, I have 2 to 3 cuts. But those cuts, nigga, they're getting played at least once to twice a day, and for sure a good percentage of your streams is gonna come from me, my nigga, because I'm gonna keep your shit in rotation on the daily. I'm the Apple Music fan. That's no matter what, it might be 1 or 2 cuts from the album, but that motherfucker gonna be.
And I'm gonna play it through. I'm gonna still play it when it first drop. I'm gonna play it through once or twice.
Always.
You feel me? But once I get my few,
it's over.
I'm not really going back to the other stuff as much.
And then once I get my few, I'm not going back. I got my few, and I'm locked in, and I'm loving them motherfuckers. If your ass try to light that motherfucking roach one more time, if your ass like that motherfucking roach, he said, I need every hit of that motherfucker. Oh,
is it? You know what it is?
Stinger.
It's literally just conversation. I'm having good conversation.
Said, you been Lil Wayne over there.
You feel me? That and you know what? Like, Lil Wayne over here.
With that motherfucker. You know, flick,
let me hit that bottle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The conversation, when the conversation good, you know, you just want, you know what? And you know what I think it comes from? Like, I used to smoke, in my early 20s, I was smoking ports and shit, and cigarettes.
Woo!
And I'm anti-cigarette. I
Nigga,
fucking hate.
you ever smoke a Newport on a hot day?
Nigga,
you be so lightheaded. You be over there like
it just
floating, nigga.
Bro, and you know what? Like, I can't, like, I hate the smell of cigarette. It's like, since I got over that, like, it's so disgusting.
Disgusting.
But one thing you do when you're drinking and having a conversation, cigarette after cigarette after cigarette. And so I just do that with blunts. I'm just like, blunt. Blunt. And so I'll sit here, I'll fire that shit up 5 more times. And just hit it once, hit it, fire it up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just for sure like a
okay,
thing.
So look, let's play the game. We're gonna call this quick takes, right?
Okay.
We're gonna name current events and we both gonna say a 30-second opinion on it.
Bet.
All right, cool. So just keep it quick and short. Tory Lanez 10-year sentencing. How you feel?
Crazy. That's crazy.
Crazy. Fucking crazy. Ridiculous. I don't like it.
Even though he'll probably do like 4 or 5.
It don't even matter. It don't matter.
That's crazy. That nigga from, and you know they compared it to the player from the Raiders. Mm-hmm. He was smashing like 130 in his Corvette in Vegas. Boom, killed the lady and her dog. Boom, 3 years. DUI, murder.
Look, I'm gonna say this.
That's
Short and sweet take on it. Fucked up. Over sentencing. Not right.
They make an example.
I was Team Meg at first, but now as shit starting to roll out, I don't really believe. Well, we ain't gonna never know the truth.
We never gonna know the truth. That's why I'm like, that sentence is crazy, because I thought they said that it was for sure glass and not a gunshot. And you know, I believe that he should do time or whatever. For like sure. If he really did hurt her, but there's too much. Did the homegirl have the gun?
I don't know.
She was chunking with her. It's too many. The witness said that he didn't see who shot it.
Okay.
So so how did you don't have enough?
Look, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Crazy. All right, look, next take.
Crazy.
You seen the bitch who lied about getting abducted?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
We got the female Jessie Smollett. Crazy. This bitch. Look, any bitch that's gonna lie about a crime like that need to get rang up by her motherfucking neck, bitch.
Did she just go get a little misdemeanor?
You know what? Fuck that bitch. You go erase all them goddamn my tax dollars, bitch. All them tax dollars on them goddamn resources, wasting all the time to motherfucking faking abduction.
And just to, you know, it takes away from the real abduction shit going on right now. That shit wild. Weird. And then it's like,
it's that weird attention.
I just hate shit when niggas do shit and it's like on the world platform on CNN everywhere. And then it's like, niggas.
Okay. Next tape. Adam 22 wife getting fucked.
Crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Jason should have beat it up a little bit more if he was gonna do it, bro. He should have beat it down.
I thought the porno was kind of mad.
It was mid. I ain't gonna.
She kind of bad though.
I watched the shit the day it came out. I had to see it.
Yeah,
I
saw like the first.
I got the shit off of a little bootleg site. Somebody has screen recorded.
I hope we had the link in the group chat. You feel me? Shout out to the bros.
I had to see it. What was going on? I'm like,
His wife is a little baddie though.
She bad though. I ain't gonna lie. Good. But when he was fucking her like this and baby bent down, he started eating the pussy and then trying to dig up in the motherfucker.
See, my whole thing was,
bro was fucking.
He popped inside her shit.
Like a white bitch.
Yeah.
That nigga was fucking like white. Oh, sorry. He was fucking like a white nigga. That nigga was not fucking like a nigga. He was like, yeah. You keep surprising me. He's like, yeah.
You know,
like,
it
nigga,
didn't
you don't beat that bitch down.
It didn't seem like obviously she was getting piped down.
It seemed like raw doggy dick.
It didn't seem like they was.
It seemed like raw.
It seemed like they was both acting. It seemed like it was a little stiff.
It was scripted.
It wasn't. Yeah, it seemed like real scripted. It was
definitely scripted.
Like she was trying too hard to be perfect, and like it didn't seem like she was just like getting fucked crazy. Now don't get it fucked up. She was getting piped down, but it wasn't like it didn't make me get excited.
How much I gotta spend for you to pipe down,
bro?
How deep I gotta dig for you to pipe down?
That's crazy. Apparently, but my whole thing, he popped inside her, and they asked Adam on the podcast like, how'd you feel about that? He was like, and then he was like, that's better than her like swallowing.
Yeah, I mean. It's all the same to me.
It's all the same. I mean, once he already did. He already did. Bro,
you know, that's just already dead. But just fuck, goddamn. The culture has just been. It's just been in a. Okay, next subject. The little bitch who said she was dead but wasn't really dead. What the fuck is going on outside?
And I remember I woke up, it was all over the timeline.
All over the timeline, bitch talking about, and then for one, I've only seen this, sorry, not bitch, I've only seen this little girl about 2-3 times and like.
She's been going for a minute.
Fucking videos of her saying nigga and a bunch of other bullshit. Then I see she dead. Then I see she not dead. Then I see she
Then
come
her
from an
account got
abusive.
hacked.
Yeah. Then I see she come from an abusive family. Oh, damn.
They was in a
Let me
car
not say
accident.
that. Oh, you know what? Let me not say it like that.
Because she might be in some fucked up shit right
She
there.
might be going to some. I'm like over here like. Let me not say it like that.
Because I heard her parents were the one that was having her do all that. They was the one filming it and
weird
shit.
Though.
That's kind of
Shit
weird. Yeah,
Shit weird.
That's a little weird.
You think Gunna snitch?
For sure.
For real? Fuck you mean? You're gonna want in there calling me stir.
Even though you not, even though, because you can't,
Spinning the first and the third.
it's snitching because you is gonna help the case. So when it comes back around and he has to go back, it's gonna be like, so Gunna, so you were a part of a gang, right? So this was a gang for sure.
Okay, so
this wasn't organized. Okay, thank you.
Snitch?
When he blamed it on his dead cousin, I'll do the same thing. That is not snitching. He is dead. Get out of that jam.
That nigga said, get out of there. That nigga said he came to him as a ghost and said, go on and throw the rap on me.
That's honestly like it's unfortunate, but that's how a lot of cases don't get solved because somebody did.
On me.
The dead man tells no tales.
Yeah, that's true. Shit getting wicked out here, bro.
No, that's crazy. But Gunna do shit is kind of hard.
I ain't gonna lie.
I was still fuck you.
People was really hyping up the album, but I wasn't the biggest fan. How you feel about the Travis album?
Can I get my take on Travis real quick?
Go ahead.
I'm not the.
Don't
Days before the rodeo.
Don't do that.
I was big on Travis.
Don't do that.
Look, I think Travis is a little overhyped.
Since when?
I think his shit is dope, and I think Travis is dope. Don't get me fucked up. I think Travis is dope. And I fuck with a lot of his shit. But like me personally, like the music just don't strike a chord in my soul enough for me to attach.
But only the recent album or all of them?
Since there's joints, but like I don't know, it sounds really good. The production is crazy. Yeah. The songs is good. Like that's just not something I turn on when I'm like trying to feel something or hop in the whip or nothing. But when I hear it, like if we're smashing to the bar on a random night and the homie plays it in the whip, I'm like, okay, this shit hard. But then why don't I listen to this more? But
I was a big Astro World fan, but this album, I'm still figuring it out. I didn't give it a lot of listens, and I don't know, like I gotta give it a couple more listens. But
it's fire, but
it's not sticking out to me the way that all the other shit. I know when I fuck with an album, I'll hear an album and I'll be like, yo, this shit's undeniable. Like this is undeniable. Like I can't this is undeniable. But
and I felt like
there hasn't been no joints on that's made me feel like fuck. I can't this shit's so fucking hard. I can't stop playing this motherfucker like.
And I think being that big of an artist, you have a lot of expectation. But, like, I'm just, like, a lot of people, people go up. People love Travis. Like, he's definitely might be the biggest rapper out right now, right? He's up there.
He's one of my favorites.
Well, Drake is, obviously.
Production is amazing. Travis is overall GOAT. Love Travis. Love everything about him.
I like that guy. He's
What about Big Meech bringing in the groceries? Lil Meech. Excuse me. Lil. Not big.
You know what? I wanna
He was helping his cousin. Cousin
Black
had a fat ass.
Cheat. Black men don't cheat.
Cousin had a fat ass. That's all I'm gonna say.
Cousin
had a fatty.
Cousin was fire.
Cuzzo had a fatty.
But see, and then like they said, he came out 17 minutes after, and when he left, I'm like. Yeah, he helped put the groceries away. You feel me?
Talk to her.
Fired up the roads real quick.
Did they say 17 minutes? I didn't even.
They were saying that on the podcast. I was just watching it. I don't know if it was on Fake Community or something, but they were saying, he was in there. They had the time from when he went in with the cousin and came out. It was like 13 to 17 minutes.
The motherfucker who sold the video, though, I wonder how much they got for that.
To TMZ, yeah, you sell it to TMZ. At least about 25. Probably not like a little. That's like a little 20 piece because that went up.
Do you think so?
I think shit like that. I think at least a 10 piece.
I mean, off the Ring camera, you never know. That shit did go up, but
and it's because you gonna hit TMZ.
Motherfuckers hit TMZ and be.
You just gotta DM him too, like yo.
We'll see $5K for that real quick.
I got a video of Big Meech cheating.
That nigga got a 20.
He's with Summer Walker. That was bit of.
I mean,
it's a whole viral thing right now.
Oh God, but I get a video like that. Hey, y'all got 5K right now. It's off to y'all. I got that. Send proof. Talking about some. Yeah, I got it right here. What you talking about? Need that.
Yeah, and they'll probably just dead ass. They'll just probably send that shit right over
That
to
shit
you.
crazy.
Well, that's exactly how that works too.
Everything's digital in this new world. Everything's fucked up. It's like really fucking hard to like. I don't know. Everything's just like it's fucking weird.
How do you feel? How do you feel about? Do you agree with the statement they've been saying that LA West Coast music? Like, how do you feel about like the West Coast music? They're saying that West Coast music isn't reaching the rest of the world and translating like that because it sounds the same. We haven't broke out a box like in the West Coast.
I would say for sure. I don't think we're global.
Mm-hmm.
Like how drill is global. Yeah. UK shit is global. Afro beats is global. I'm not gonna say West Coast is global. I'm gonna say we're in our region, and for sure in the U.S. You can't deny us. Like California, the Bay, we is what it is. There's only a certain couple states in this country.
Do you think we trend? Do you think the artists out here? Because when I went to Atlanta, like
shit getting different, bro.
You know what? The only artist I heard in Atlanta was Kaylin. I was in the strip club and Atlanta came on.
Okay.
In the strip club, so I was like, damn, this is crazy. I'm in Atlanta, listening to Kaylin throwing ones on the shit, like that was crazy. But other than that, I didn't hear Kendrick. I might have heard Rowdy.
Okay, because it's like what are that shit? What's
nothing.
playing? What from those artists you gonna play in the strip? Like, you ain't finna play no fucking Kendrick in the strip. You ain't finna play no J. Cole. But you ain't finna play, like, even Roddy Ricch. You ain't, what songs he got that you finna play in the strip?
Yeah,
like,
it's not like Thug,
it's not like
Baby.
That's what I'm saying. You gonna hear a lot of Baby. You gonna hear a lot of fucking.
It was all Baby, Future,
Baby, Future, all that. But that's that vibe out there. That's what's cracking right now because people
even
want that turn up
here,
shit.
Though.
Same people.
You go to LA and it sound like Atlanta.
Because who in LA right now is really making you feel so good? YG fell off. Like, who do we got that's making slaps? That's one that's got you outside. Straight West Coast that's got you outside, like really slapping right now. Like, yeah, got the outside music. We don't really got no people that's like giving us them summer bops. Even this year.
There's a couple sprinkled, but we don't have nothing solidified where it's like everybody is
the
talking
Cali slap.
Right
that's
now.
The Cali slap. We
like even in Atlanta, they play it like there's
we
nothing
don't got
like
a Cali
that.
Slap.
I feel like we hadn't had that in a couple years.
The last Cali slap we had was shit. What was the last Cali slap we had that was undeniable? That niggas couldn't fucking them niggas in Cali going crazy, undeniable in every club, everywhere you go, every radio station, every Diddy bop. It's been a minute. I'm not gonna say we slacking.
Like Still Brazy, like when Still Brazy came out, I remember driving around.
That shit was hard, nigga. This
that
shit
was
crazy.
That shit was like the streets
everywhere.
Was fucked.
Streets was fucked
everybody
up. Like I said,
was playing.
YG not putting music out.
Nah, he not doing. Like when was the last time like LA was like on fire? Like
it's been a minute,
running shit since like the TDE run.
Yeah, and that's been a while, bro. LA on fire, like on fire.
Like you, like Dom Kennedy ain't been. Like,
come on, man, we ain't got it, and that's why I'm telling you right now. Everything is so open for the taking.
Draco gone.
Everything's so open for the taking right now. We fiending for someone to come.
We just want somebody to be fresh and new.
We fiending just for someone to come hold the crown up, and somebody just gotta take this shit off. Someone who's already
someone from the IE to do it.
It might, but somebody gotta do it.
Somebody gotta do it.
But see, the thing is, we'll have the music, but we just need the budget to push it. We need a budget. So I think that there's more than potential with the music out here, but we need that motherfucking budget to get this shit. Fuck the IE slapping it. Let's get this shit
to the whole. Let's get
it global. Let's go crazy with it. And put that bag. We don't have no artists around here that's any label has offered that bag, that real bag to like put them in.
Because you need that bag, bro.
You know what? Machine.
The labels are looking for artists to already be touring artists independently.
They want to put a little something on.
Like, damn, nigga, like, but like, come on, bro. Like, you see this whole back. You see 15 albums. You see merch sales. You see this. It's like, yeah, we not touring.
We slipping.
Like,
We need. Like, I'm telling you, the crown is for the taking right now.
Yeah.
It's just sitting right there. It's sitting right there. All somebody got to do, we need a good classic album, a good classic vibe, a good classic party, a good classic concert, something new, a new festival, a new vibe, something that's just gonna get everybody in the motherfucking Cali. Gotta be there, gotta talk about it, gotta be a part of it. Like, it's been a minute. We don't have our own even festival. Like,
and we got the Lake Paris Festival.
Yeah, they fucked around with Rock the Bells. They fucked around. There's so much shit that we don't have like a fucking like a staple. Like,
why don't? And it's like there's so much opportunity here to do that. Like, they do the festival right here at Lake Paris. They be having no parking in this neighborhood signs because people from Lake Paris be parking
all the way down
all
here.
The way because of
and they take
like
an Uber.
Impala be performing. Like, they'll have all these big bands, but
we gotta get it. And that's what I'm saying. It's about us getting together. Like, right now, like I said, is the crown just sitting there on the table? Yeah, this Duce got me feeling real loose. That's all I'm gonna say. Duce got me feeling real loose.
You feel me? But these are like conversations right here. Like, we we really popping that shit right now. Just, that's why I love doing this show, because it's
more
like
to come.
Moval, because it's Moval shit. And who else is talking about it?
Yeah, true. That's true.
Who else is talking about it? Who else is, there's a no, don't get me wrong, shout out In the Woods podcast. There's a couple other people doing it. I know the UTB had a podcast. Big Cali and them.
I don't know nobody in Mobile who been put on a podcast like that.
I don't know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, fine, there's not another podcast ever that exists that has the amount of artists that's on this platform. I have, so many. I have 50 different Moreno Valley artists.
Going crazy,
you know what I'm saying? And you a part of that.
And we're gonna put it like this. This is just episode 1. So we finna go crazy.
That's what I'm saying. What we gonna call it? Because we could just
we gotta go crazy. So
this is like the
hey, let us know how y'all feeling the vibe of this. What we talking about? We fucking around.
Because I didn't even get into the no pressure roulette.
As I said, oh shit.
Like, we've
been going so crazy.
All right, let me see. I might so no pressure roulette. We'll just do a couple.
Okay.
While you got drinking your cup. So no pressure roulette. I throw out a couple artists, and you pick, right? And so if you can't choose between the artists, you gotta take a sip. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
So it'll be like J. Cole or Mozzie.
Mozzie.
Interesting. Why?
Only because it just resonates more. Like, if I'm gonna slap something, I'm gonna slap Mozzie before I slap J. Cole.
You know what's crazy? This is off the top right now because I don't got my notes open. That one right there is interesting because I think I might say Mozzie.
Yeah, straight up. I'm gonna say Mozzie, straight up. J. Cole's hard.
I would say Mozzie, J. Cole, but Mozzie is different.
That's what I'm saying. We just basing off of what I fuck with. We're not basing it off no lyrical ability and
Mozzie rap though. You can base it off of lyrical ability with J. Cole.
But we just gonna say just off the strength. If what I want to hear, I'm gonna slap Mozzie.
So,
skirt. Here's that wood.
Okay. Tory Lanez.
Ooh. Whoever the fuck the other person is. I'm just fucking I'll fuck with
Tory Lanez or Future.
Oh my God, come on now. Future. Fatura. Look at the Fatura. Big dog status with the fun.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
That shit was hard.
Okay.
Shit, I think I might have been a pimp. Shit.
Oh God.
That shit was hard. That shit turned me up. Turn your click up, dog.
Okay, Draco or O3?
O3.
Interesting. Why?
His song, I think it's called, what the fuck is the name of his song? But the drug song got me falling in love. That just popped in my head. I don't know why.
Yeah, for
And then
sure.
Draco, with the first song that popped in my head for him was nigga Keith, that same energy. When I was in the count, the pigs outside.
No, that's the
that's the rent-a-cop.
That's the rent-a-cop.
That's the rent-a-cop.
That's actually the Hoey. The Hoey work. So he'll pull up and blow with me.
That nigga pull up and be like,
hey, what's the deal? I promise you, he probably gonna stop and come in.
That nigga gonna stop. Secure the top flight security of the world. Boy, that nigga said I was down. He good. He's securing the neighborhood, the residential.
That was good.
Oh shit.
All right. YG. Or Schoolboy Q.
I'm gonna go YG. Just on my turn up shit.
Yeah.
Schoolboy hard though.
Schoolboy hard for sure.
Schoolboy hard, but I'm gonna go YG on my turn up shit.
Erykah Badu.
Ooh, Erica. Don't even give me no other. It's
Lauryn
her.
Hill.
Oh my God. I drink. But
Yeah, I would drink with you.
But Erica. I got the
Erica.
bladder of an 80-year-old white woman. I gotta piss again.
Yeah, no, you good. Go ahead. Go
It's
ahead.
that
You
time.
good. Yeah, no, for sure. And then we going or you know what? That was just a snippet of another segment we gonna do.
Oh, God.
we gonna run this back. You feel me? I just want to say thank you, Activethegreat,
Of course.
for coming through. I definitely want to this part one. This is the introduction. You feel me? This is the introduction because we gonna be back weekly. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with this. You know we're gonna continue to run shit
NPR
up.
Network. You already know what the
All
fuck is
that.
going on. ACTIVETHEGREAT ho. And yeah, follow that up. You know what's going on. We get it real activated and we have a
Yeah.
conversation. So make sure y'all Timmy tap in, hit the subscribe button, hit the like. Let us know what's going on. Let us know if you fucking with us, fucking with the conversation. Yeah,
All
I'm gonna
that.
go take a piss on that note.
All that on God. Y'all already know the motherfucking drill. Go ahead and click that link and subscribe. Stay up to date with everything. No pressure, y'all. And peace and love. Until next time, y'all. We out of here. Go.